The best part about anime are the fights that each series offers and how amazing they are. Just watching those characters go at it full power has a charm of its own. But when it comes to sword fights, the things get even more heated up and interesting. That's why today in our video we'll be talking about the top 10 action anime with an overpowered swordsman MC. So before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. 1. Brave Tin. In the age of ninja, a secret war is brewing between the 𝐒𝐻𝐽 and 𝐒𝐻𝐽 ninja clans. The 𝐒𝐻𝐽 clan has taken interest in a girl called 𝐒𝐮𝐲𝐽𝐻𝐽, said to possess a power and special ability that could turn the complete tide of the secret ninja war. Master Sonata realizes her potential and leaves her in the care of the MC and one of the strongest swordsmen in the series, powerful and skilled through wielding his giant dark blade. Being a swordsman fighting against ninja isn't that easy, but he's too overpowered and honorable. He pulls it off. 2. Afro Samurai. Revenge is such a fickle feeling that can control your life completely, setting you on a journey there's no coming back from. It's true, revenge can consume a person, maddening them, making their life meaningless existence, only there to instill fear and pain. Afro Samurai is no stranger when it comes to revenge. He's been living his whole life for one reason after all. The death of his father took a toll on him as a child. He grew up more powerful and skilled, reaching all the way through the ranks of swordsmen until claiming for himself the number 2 bandana. Close to his revenge from the person that killed his father, he could taste it. One thing he didn't account for, which is the big-ass bullseye mark the number 2 bandana placed on him. After all, only number 2 can challenge number 1, but everyone else can challenge the number 2, and we all know where this is headed by now. 3. Yasuke. When it comes to Yasuke and talking about a true historical figure, you can expect that the show will be about the true history of the first African samurai ever. What you get in return is a mismatch of episodes where you have no idea what's happening, while at the same time thinking of why the hell is there magic and mechas in this show? The show premise itself isn't half bad, and Yasuke is a powerhouse in on himself, but it can get a bit confusing at times. 4. Danten ni Warao. In the final days of the age of the samurai swords were outlawed in the 11th year of the Meiji era. However, it comes to reason that a lot of people won't accept such law that easily and will fight against it, which is pretty normal when it comes to setting such a law that changes the lives of everyone affected by it. To counterattack the rise of crimes and outlaw behavior, the government built an inescapable lake prison, and the 3 Kumoy brothers were tasked to put criminals in it. Seems kinda simple and straightforward, right? Well, you have to watch. Find out for yourselves. 5. Samurai Champloo. Through a chain of unfortunate events, Mugen, the MC of this series, with his not-so-friendly ally Jin, end up exonerated as samurais after accidentally killing the magistrate's son. Freed by Fu, the 3 of them embark on a journey to find a 3rd samurai that for some reason smells of sunflowers. Being a Champloo means using unorthodox martial art styles, and that is exactly what Mugen does. There's a lot of mystery concerning his past, but one thing for sure is his proficiency with a blade. Even though his fighting style is weird to say the least, he makes the best out of it. 6. Kurozuka. This anime is a what-if scenario coming into fruition after the supposed death of the legendary samurai Minamoto no Yoshitsune, or for short, Kurao. Cause there's no way in hell I'll keep saying his full name this whole video. This guy has proven himself as a powerful historical figure, and a very strong one at that to say the least. In this what-if tale, he's an immortal and in love with a vampire. The series is kinda complicated for the first few episodes, but give it time and it'll grow on you, explaining all your questions in later episodes. 7. Champion. In this series, the one carrying the title Champion is the one that has it the worst in his life. It's a title that comes with too many obligations and problems with it. The title means God Slayer. After killing the god of war, the title was thrown onto the MC, making him the sole hunter of gods that dare to tread on other territories, or go out of line. Coincidentally, this title also has the ability to attract hot girls to him, making it a grade A harem anime, but with quite lots of battles and fights as well. 8. 𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐼𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 and 𝐜𝐴. Riko is half yokai and half human. He's the MC of the show, and the heir of the Nura yokai clan. Being a hybrid makes his life immensely harder for him, as he has to learn how to keep the balance between both sides of his life and world, whilst protecting his yokai followers from being discovered and keeping the more troublesome ones from crossing the line. He has so much on his plate to take care of, to say the least, as if his school life wasn't stressful enough with his daily yokai clan leader obligations and an ancient threat waking up from its long slumber. We have to wish that his swordsmanship and skills aren't rusty and ready for the challenge. 9. Noragami. We all know that he's a god without a shrine that prefers to do petty jobs for even less money. He's a weird god, to say the least. But one thing no one knew about Yato is that he is one hell of a skilled swordsman. Yeah, can you imagine it? This weird go-lucky deity that seems easygoing 90% of the time is actually a very powerful and proficient swordsman when it comes to battles. He's a veteran and knows what he's doing. 10. Tales of Zestria, the X. This MC takes powerful to a whole different level. He could possibly be the only mortal to ever see a seraphim being said to have the blessings of the gods, granting them certain powers and abilities. But I digress. Sori is no joke either, especially when he uses the ability to fuse with his companions, granting him a new set of weapons, looks, and armor. And just to give you an example of how damn strong he is, Sori was able to slay a dragon, one-shotting it pretty easy if you ask me. And that is a feat that not even legendary heroes over the ages were able to do. So yeah, you got that for power scaling. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!